So we played Fulham in our next Premier League game, and we're away at what used to be called Craven Cottage. I don't know if it is now, I've got no idea, but I know that Fulham's ground used to be Craven Cottage. Obviously their owner, Mohammed Al Fayed, passed away recently as I'm recording this anyway. So, a previous owner. As you can see there, a debut for Raskin, the central midfielder that we acquired and signed during the transfer window, which is still ongoing. There's Fulham's lineup. And you get to see our lineup as well. You get to see all the intro and everything on this one because this match wouldn't fit on the first video, the first match of the season, or the previous video I should say. Yeah, the first match of the season. It wouldn't fit on after that because there was other news and stuff, so it had to be its own thing because the next match is a European Cup match, so that deserves to be its own thing. And plus as well, there's a bit of transfer news on the end of this one. Fulham with the shot early doors, so this video is like a real extended highlights of Fulham. Normally I don't get to go in depth to games this much because I like to try and get a couple of games on a video, but this one you get to see a lot more. So Unsane with a very good save from Mitrovic early on. And then we spread the ball across to the far side to our new right back, Wrench, who I've got very high hopes for. I think he's going to develop very well. And in the end we get the ball to De La Vega, who fires Leeds United into a 1-0 lead on 13.5 minutes pretty much. What a finish that is. De La Vega is going to be an excellent player, as I've said before a few times. And yeah, he's really coming into this, growing into this squad, and yeah, he's very much a part of the team and a part of my plans for the future of this team. What a finish that is. Pavlidis just fed in with the ball there from good build-up play by Leeds United, and the ball sat up, as you'll see. Sits up there for him, takes it on the bounce and dumps it into the net on the angle for a 1-0 lead to Leeds United. How do Fulham keep that ball in? Every time it does that for my players and I try and keep the ball in, it goes out of play and gives them a throw-in. Yeah, AI seem to be able to keep the ball in, no problem. Anyway, whatever. We have got the ball now, good angle ball into Pavlidis, who turns, finally comes to Vaca, gets a shot away, and deflected, as you'll see, with a slide challenge by a very tenacious Fulham. Well, it wasn't the slide challenge that blocked it, was it? There was a block on that, and one of them was coming in slide challenging anyway to try and, or sliding to try and block it should it have got through there. So Fulham very enthusiastic defensively. Fulham now trying to keep the ball, and Guai takes it off him and then takes it off the other one. And can he play Pavlidis through? He can. Pavlidis now takes it away from the Fulham defenders, tries to cut back and cut it, round the man. Guai again getting the challenges in midfield, winning the ball. Pavlidis now, and Pavlidis scores, doubles the lead for Leeds United. Takes the acclaim of the crowd. Vaca's through ball, Pavlidis left foot finish, but good work by Guai both times for the Leeds United attacks there, winning the ball in midfield, setting us on our way before Fulham repelled it, and then getting us back into an attacking situation from which we scored. Kikul there, doing defensive work, just waiting to Guai, across to Kasunu, to David Ashley. What a ball that is. And Pavlidis is through and he's scored a second left foot goal for Pavlidis. 36 minutes gone, it's 3-0 to Leeds United. Fulham are KO'd pretty much at this point, you would think. Anything can happen in football. As a certain Mr. Greaves used to say, it's a funny old game. But Leeds United in a commanding position now. What a ball this is. David Ashley picks out Pavlidis into the area, left foot past the keeper, 3-0. Fulham from the restart. They need to get some composure in front of their home fans. They need to get their foot on the ball and try and figure out, where they are. They seem to be at 6s and 7s here. But in the end, they get a shot away. Free kick from Fulham. And another shot, but that's held by Umsane. They've got to be more threatening than that. They've got to get more of a grip on the game and try and control the ball for periods. So they're going to the dressing room trying to look to get together as a unit, as a team, and come out and put in a performance in the second half. And if they can get one goal back. Wrench pressured by Fulham players, does very well. To Guay, my PlayStation jumps a little bit there. Eventually to Vaca. De La Vega forward to Pavlidis. Edge of the area. Ooh. Just wide. Not very far away. A warning shot from Fulham that they could go further behind. A warning shot to Fulham, not from them, to them. They could go further behind. Fulham now looking to build something. Can they find a way back into the game? Patient build up, that's nice. Releasing the man in the area. But we managed to get the blocks on it. And slide challenges from the Leeds United defence. Actually, no blocks on that. It got through, didn't it? What am I on about? Pavlidis is put through again. And I'm not happy here. So once again I pause the game and I go and have a look. Raskin, our new midfielder, plays Pavlidis through. Now, before their player comes across, Pavlidis is clear of him and he's running. Then their player comes across and there's the whole thing with arms and stuff. And Pavlidis and their player seem to be, together and staying together until their player gets in a commanding position and takes the ball. I'm finding it difficult to believe because the stats tell me that Pavlidis is faster and that the difference in physicality is not that much, but Pavlidis has more balance. So one, he's faster, so when he was clear he should have been going away, that's a fact. And two, when they came together, I'm not happy here either. We play the ball forward, right? And Esposito very, very clearly is just on the edge of the area, slash inside the area here. I don't know where the offence seems to be. The offence seems to have taken place inside the area. But Esposito's hit and unbalanced, and he would be through on goal. Now it seems to be the arm of the defender that PES is telling me visually, because I can't see anything else. So that's a penalty then, but PES said no. So back to Pavlidis. So even in a physical challenge, if you have slightly more strength but are less balanced in a running position when you're tussling with another player, surely your balance has to affect how much force you can use. Well, Pavlidis' balance was better, and there wasn't that much difference physically. So I'm not happy here either. So this is another instance, the third instance of stuff not being right. So Esposito wins the ball cleanly, and then he knocks the ball past the opponent, and the opponent sticks out his leg in front of Esposito. And again, I don't get a penalty. That's 2 fouls on Esposito in the area, and I don't get a penalty. So PES cheated against Pavlidis. PES has cheated twice against Esposito, and at this point I'm thinking, I'm not allowed to score. And then we score with a great goal. What a ball this is. What a goal this is. 4-0 Leeds United. Esposito does get his goal, and PES allows it to stand and doesn't cheat me out of it. Great ball, great take, great goal. 4-0. Get in. Good performance by the boys. Is that Raskin again, is it? Raskin, the provider, it looks like, and then Esposito takes it nicely. It sits up for him and he polishes it off. 4-0. 83 minutes gone. And Fulham are beaten. They've looked a beaten side. They've not really been together, not really been cohesive, not really been, they've just looked beaten. I've got to say. The shot in the end, did my PlayStation skip a bit then? It did, didn't it? It's doing this. Nice footwork there as Fulham come forward again, and they get the shot away and they get a block. So they've sparked into life at 4-0 down, really. Toward the end of the game. Ball in, that's a good header, good delivery and a good header. Ream scores. 88.5 minutes on the clock. Fulham have a consolation goal. And if PES hasn't cheated against me a few times, this scoreline could be worse. And they should theoretically be, at least a man down. Theoretically. But hey, they get a consolation goal, so. Ball in by us, away by Fulham, and the referee has seen enough, puts the whistle to his lips and blows for full time. He could have easily put the whistle to his lips and blew for 2 penalties for me, but hey ho, whatever. There's the stats and the player results. There's some news of transfers. So, scores for match day number 2. So let's get into the transfer news. News of Escobar departing. And then so we accept that deal. Teze can go, and then we make a signing. And we can't sign Alvarez because we don't have the funds, so we sign Yuri Alberto. I'll catch you next time. Take care.